They hear the dark won't speak, but when we're still listening. Mark walks the path where the brave won't tread, still in his voice, doubt in his head. He hunts through night with grounded mind, but fear still chills the toughest kind. Daniel hears what others can't. He feels the pull of the haunted chant. He walks with shadows, calm and slow, where spirits stir and secrets flow.
This is Mark, and I'm gonna walk you around
No light, no fear, to read brothers through the thin frontier. Stealing soul, we make it known. We are redefining the unknown.
Lisa, Bobby, and Becky, they're the co-owners of a cabin out in Cooperstown, Franklin, PA, an undisclosed location that won't be provided to anyone viewing these videos. Just got a really long history with this cabin, a lot of family things passed down from years and years, and we just kind of want to discuss things that maybe you've experienced over the years and what your family in the past has experienced. So, go ahead.
What do you want to know?
Let's hear the history. How did the cabin start? The area originate? Founders?
Well, the founders would have been the three Dempseys, am I right, or am I wrong? No, because that's
No.
Davison we're talking
Davison.
about.
It was the Davison family came into 1789, 1782. Isaac Davison was born, and he came to the United States in 1786. They lived in there from, I want to say 1778 on is when they first settled in the area, and they had the house built. I don't know what year the house was originally built.
I believe it was 1800s. Or no, how it was originally built, you mean, you said?
Yeah, I know
Oh.
there was 3 different sections on the house. There was a basement, but there was also a main room when you walked in. You walked in the front door, and there was a big room with potbelly stove
Okay.
that was there. And off to the left was a parlor that you could also come onto the front porch from the parlor. And then they circled around. It was like a big circle, and in the back was a long, narrow kitchen that kind of looked out over the spring run. And
What's a spring run?
the spring run is a tiny little creek where they got their water. They pumped their water. They carried their water up from that until I was, 12 maybe.
Okay.
I was going to
Carried
say, I
water.
remember doing that too, yeah.
Yeah, carried water. And so that was that. And in the back, there was a stairway that went up top, and it was kind of like an open attic area that was the bedroom area that was one great big room. And I remember Mom saying that when she was there, and she was little, it used to be so cold, and they had all their beds, and they all slept in one room, and just being so cold up there. And then down at one point, there was a window on the second floor that looked out over the spring run, and being the youngest, she fell out the window and landed in the spring run. I know that.
Wow.
Who did?
Mom.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
And
Did you hear that one?
but also it was originally, if I remember, and I have the drawings, Mom and I did this, originally before the back kitchen was on, there was a kitchen that went off to the right, and there was a whole addition on the right side, which was like a kitchen, and they used newspapers to paper the walls.
Okay.
And off of that was a huge big wood room where they would collect the wood and store the wood
Keep it
to
dry.
run the stoves. So that's what I remember as a little kid. I know that
And that was the 1900s, obviously. So
And I do know that the house was there during the Civil War because there was a story of the family being there and somebody coming to the door in the family. And at that point, you got to realize during the war, a lot of times you would go to a house and you would knock and you would welcome somebody in and you would take them in.
right.
And give them a meal and maybe some place to sleep. And I remember the story was he was there, and it wasn't until after he was sitting there for a while, because he intentionally didn't say anything, they realized it was their son.
Really? Field. So I'm assuming this property is very large, other than just where the home was. So I'm assuming back at that time it was many acres.
There was, trying to think, I know at one point there was I think originally 56 acres.
Okay.
That was something in that area because it covered all the area on the side where where we're at now with all of those pieces, and then across the street there was, as we remember, a little tiny school bus that was there
Okay.
at one point.
Where?
It had across the street across from Uncle Dwayne's house.
Oh, yes.
There was school buses actually still there. Back that way, acreage went that way, and at some point, which I don't know, that was sold off, and then the rest of the 27 or 29 acres, which was all of ours, and that's what got divided among the 7 kids,
Okay.
and then divided between us.
Okay. So in the beginning, you were talking about how was it Davison founded the town? So is the Davidsons related directly to you all?
Yes.
Mhm.
Davison.
Davison.
Yeah.
So how does that bloodline work running down to where you guys are today?
Grandma was a Davison.
Your
Mom's- My maternal grandmother
Grandma.
Okay.
was a Davison.
Okay.
And so it comes down through her. It would be obviously from her father down to her.
Okay.
And then from mom, our mom, grandma married a Dempsey.
Okay.
And Dempsey is in that area too, because the neighboring town was actually Dempsey
Dempsey
Town.
Town.
Oh wow. So there's
still Dempsey
both
Town there.
towns are named after the family members.
No, because
No,
Sunville.
Okay.
is where the
Davison
Davison.
is Sunville.
Okay.
And then Dempsey Town is actually the Dempseys.
Okay. In the late 1700s, I mean, he's one of the first. I mean,
Yeah.
you're talking not too far from Gettysburg, so there was definitely a lot of Civil War
Oh,
action
yeah.
within the
Oh,
area,
yes.
marching,
Oh, yes.
settling,
Most
a
definitely.
lot of history. And I know,
Actually, over in at the cemetery, the Sunmill Cemetery, there is a plaque there.
You should go there too, by the way.
okay,
The plaque, there's a plaque on the corner where the church used to be that was the Lafayette Trail. I think?
The LaBeouf.
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 okay,
LaBeouf Trail with Washington.
Okay.
Went through there.
Have you ever
oh,
seen
so
that on the
it
corner
predates
of
back to the Revolutionary War
Yes.
then.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, okay,
Yeah, I think the original homestead was built in the 1830s.
okay,
And I think that would have been when Isaac Davison had got
okay, that
property
makes sense,
and built.
because like Lisa mentioned, late 1700s was when they came to the town, but Bobby didn't believe there was a house built till the early 1800s, so that all
Yes.
sounds about right.
Okay, so W.W. Davison, which I think is William Davison, in 1812 came to the area.
Said he founded Sunville in 1837.
Right.
Okay,
Oh, 1837.
1837, yes.
so he was one of the original settlers, which is amazing.
1837. So, and Isaac was his brother?
4 of his brothers and their families settled in the Sunville, Bradleytown areas. They were John, James, Robert, and Isaac Davison.
So is there still a lot of your family that lives in the area today, or is it, I know,
There's Davisons up in Sunville.
okay, because I know that you guys have some kind of family pact or something that maybe, was it your great-grandmother put together that the family had to keep the properties, or some kind of legal binding to the properties? Does everybody still live up there, or does everybody kind of just hold the properties and vacation down there, or is it just a keepsake?
The cabin?
Like the cabin and all
The
that property
family
that's
acreage.
down there, yeah.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. The lineage from our mother, which was a Davison Dempsey connection, they were in the land since 1937, I think, when Grandma got the land from her mother. But that's what brought the Davison Dempseys together.
Okay.
So that immediate family has the original 27 acres have been divided among all of the direct descendants of the Dempsey Davison connection.
Okay.
And then in Sunville, I know there are other, and Dempsey Town and the Hope County area, actually the Hope geographical area, there are Davisons and Dempseys in all of that through that area.
Wow.
So they're related and they're connected. It's just not in the immediate area.
Okay. So it's definitely rich in history for sure.
Oh,
Okay. So tell me a little bit about when your grandmother established the homestead. I know you mentioned a little bit about the outline of the home and how it looked. Any good stories about the early times that maybe were passed down to you guys?
that
over
was
the
like
years?
1940.
Okay.
That
She bought the farm in 1937.
I thought it was completely paid off. It was completely paid off by 42. Her mother, she had.
Okay.
But her mom had it before that.
Yes.
So
Her mom's sister had it.
okay.
Her mom and her sister
Okay.
were deeded it.
I know they were extremely poor.
Okay.
It is, first of all, you have to realize it was definitely, heart of the Depression, not a whole lot of work through that area. Very rough lifestyle, no money. So it was very desperate. Mom, there was 7 kids.
Wow.
Mom is the youngest of 7. She had 5 older brothers and an older sister. Grandma was graduated from high school at 14 because
okay.
she did 2 grades a year.
Wow.
Very, very smart, graduated at 14, got married at 16, and had 7 kids by the time she was 25.
Wow. And that's Garnet?
That's Garnet.
Okay.
So she was an extremely well-read person, very self-taught, worked as a newspaper reporter.
Okay. Interesting. Do you know what the paper was that she wrote or worked with?
Are the Erie Times? Maybe?
I don't know which one.
I
Wow.
think she worked for the Erie Times.
Okay.
So she did that for a while. Grandpa worked in, I would say, some of the factories in Franklin at
Which
the time.
one's Frank? What grandpa?
Grandpa Dempsey or
Grandpa Dempsey.
Oh, okay.
Grandpa Dempsey. So, it was a very hard lifestyle. They pretty much raised what they had. They had, the old saying of Grandma made the clothes out of the flour sacks.
Yeah.
That's what the clothes were. Mom wore a lot of the boys' hand-me-downs.
Okay. Was there farming? I mean, they farmed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a farm.
Not a ton of animals,
Like one or
but
two.
they had a cow for
couple
milk,
horses.
Okay.
chickens.
Nothing big or
Goats.
fantastic. Yeah.
Okay. So some basic necessities.
Yeah, Grandma would allow Bill to keep his bull up in the field
Okay.
so that
Her brother.
she'd keep him and fatten him up so that he'd
Yeah.
come and take him for winter for
Right.
his family or whatever. But I remember just having the cows chase us and run so stupid. Like it could have gouged us, killed us any moment. We're throwing apples at it. Just so stupid.
My favorite story from Mom when she was little. She was probably, I don't know, 6, 7 in that age. Again, they were very poor, had no money for anything.
And this would have been time frame range of the
45.
1945.
40s? Okay.
45,
Okay.
46. She had, the boys and her decided that they were going to get a Christmas tree.
Okay.
Couldn't afford anything, so they were going to get a Christmas tree. So they went and they trudged through the snow into state game lands and cut down a tree.
Okay.
Stole a tree from state game lands.
Probably pretty common back then. I mean,
Drug it home in the snow. Took it home. The sheriff's department shows up because they followed the tracks
right.
all the way back. And they saw all of these kids, these 7 kids, and at that point they would have been between 15 and, 7, in this house with nothing. And they left, they figured out what was going on, and they knew the kids did the, and they came back with a carload of Christmas presents
Wow.
for all the kids. And Mom said, like she got a doll, and the boys got cars and planes, and for the first time ever, they actually
That's
had.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It just shows it
nice
was a
Christmas.
different time back then, you know?
Yeah.
When community was actually community.
Right.
Wow.
Right. You gotta look like, what's a tree?
Right.
There's 7 children that.
So how about you, Bob? Any memory or story from the early years down there that you can think of that was
I
told and
loved
passed
it down
down to
there.
you?
I loved
Okay.
it. Even as a kid, it was like we were going to the cabin or going to the farm.
Yeah.
I'm going. You know what I mean? I was so excited because I just loved it there.
Yeah.
All the time, family there, Uncle Frank and whoever he had with him.
Yeah.
All the aunts and uncles and cousins would just be there, just because.
Yeah.
We'd have reunions with horseshoes, and Mom and Uncle Frank were usually the winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There wasn't. It wasn't like today, like kids go have fun. It was just like you just made up stuff to do, and
Yeah,
it was the
course.
funnest stuff. Go walking in the woods and find something to do.
Yeah.
So now today when I go, it's a total place of peace for me.
Okay.
Like I just get on the land and I'm like, oh, it's just so peaceful.
Good.
Talk to Mom and talk to Grandma. And,
Right. Do you consider yourself an empath by chance? You feel
Yeah,
emotion?
a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So that makes sense why it make you feel at peace there.
So tell the story about when Grandpa, was it Grandpa's funeral or Grandma's funeral?
This
when we were
is
in Grandma's trailer.
Right, and the light went out.
Yeah.
This is your grandma.
This is my grandmother's
Okay.
funeral.
Okay.
So it was late
Garnet.
1980s.
88.
Okay.
Yes. We were in Grandma's trailer.
So there's 2 trailers on the property at that time.
After
that
the
were
cabin
mobile.
burned, there's 2 trailers.
So the farmhouse
The original
cabin
house.
burnt.
That's 1966.
Yes.
Okay. And then they reestablished by putting a couple of trailers on there
Right.
while they were rebuilding.
Right.
Okay.
No, not even while they were rebuilding. They
Right,
lived
just-
for
Just where they were at.
20
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
2 mobile, actually 3 mobile homes down there.
Okay.
So, what was I gonna say?
The night that Grandma's funeral,
Oh,
I was in Grandpa Carl's bed.
oh, you.
And you were in the-
I thought
you
it
were
was
in
Jim and
the-
John. No, I was in Grandma's bed.
I thought you were at the kitchen table.
Well, I
the
was,
dining-
but I was going to go into Grandma's bed, and I stood up to go into Grandma's room, and all the power went off. And I was like, huh? And I remember looking out, and Uncle Frank's trailer, which was just down the hill, all the power was on.
Oh.
So, I don't even know, did it come back on that night?
I think that it did come back on, but I remember you because I was in bed and I heard it came on and I heard the lights just went out and I heard you like beeline down the Uncle Frank's trail and I'm just laying in bed like I'm sleeping. I don't care.
I know nothing. I saw nothing.
So I do
The
think the
lights
light
went
did
out.
come
It's time
back.
to sleep.
But I did sleep there that night.
Did you come back up?
I
the
think
bed?
I did. And I was petrified the whole night. I kept waking up. Like I knew I'd be laying there, wake up, my eyes still closed. And I felt like Grandma was standing by the bed the whole night long. I really was that disturbed by it.
Okay.
I was like, she wants her bed. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and that's an interesting conversation just to have in general. We've talked on other podcasts about not family hauntings, but family spirits
Yeah.
that stick around because of either equipment, other family members, and so forth. So we could get down the rabbit hole on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you and Bobby, so Bobby and Becky, you guys are twins, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So have you guys? You mentioned that story with the light, but I take it you guys were really close. Did you guys ever have like that twin energy where you can kind of read off each other or get
She and I do.
emotions off each other?
She and I do.
Lisa and
Okay,
I
so
do,
Bobby and Lisa.
but
Okay.
I think we do at times, but it's not. What do you think?
I think it's more like we just have a feeling when the other person is
Something's
not
going
having a bad
on.
day
Yeah.
or
Oh,
something
really?
happening.
Yeah.
So you'll call each other and be like,
Oh,
"Hey, are you
yeah.
having a bad day?" Okay. So there's you three, and then there's two others, right? Okay. And who are the other two?
Jim and Mark.
Okay. And just two brothers, and then you guys have step siblings too.
Mm-hmm.
So Jim and Mark and you guys grew up at that time frame. Now, did you guys ever live down at the cabin at any period of
Yeah.
the time?
Not directly on the cabin, but in the area.
In the area,
Sunville or
okay.
Townville?
Townville. When, well, in 67 is when, 66, 67 is when
66 is when the house burned out.
So then after that, then she went and she got a mobile home and she put on the land, like in front of the foundation, and lived there for a long time. And then in 72? 71. We left and we went to, Grandma was living in Townville, which is a small town next door. Was living there with her husband, her different husband, and which is the grandfather that we knew. And so we lived with them for 10 months, something like that, 10 months.
And what was the last name of that grandfather that
Graves.
you knew? Graves. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
Dempsey was out of the
Carl-
picture,
Carl Graves
and then
was his
Graves
name.
was okay.
Because they divorced in 1948, so there was
Okay.
a long time between there.
Who divorced?
Grandma and Grandpa
Grandma
Dempsey.
and Grandpa. Okay.
Dempsey. Yeah, so then, so we lived with them for about 10 months because we had moved down there and moved in with the house because we were going to build on the land at that point. That was
Okay.
the plan. My dad was going to school up here, finishing school, so we went down to live with Grandma, to live with Grandma. But then after that, Dad finished school, he went, and then we were gonna build, but then he got a really good job up in Ohio, so we came back.
Okay.
But we lived down there for, in that area for, 10 months. And then, I'm trying to think. But even with that, every year in the spring, I spent Easter break down there. I was always down there, for a week here and a week there.
Okay.
So it was kind of like my second getaway. And you were talking about peace.
Yeah.
I remember when our parents divorced, I was a senior in high school and I was having a really hard time with it. And it was spring, and Dad came in and he looked at me and he said, spring break's coming up. You need to go spend your week with your grandmother.
Oh, Dad told you that? Nice.
And he sent me down, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it was always a place of,
Yeah.
regenerating and
Yeah. Simpler times.
Getting
I
back to
guess.
nature
Yeah.
and yeah.
Now, what about you, Becky? Do you have any great old stories that you'd like to put out there that maybe have been passed down? I know we've gone through a lot of them, but anything that
No.
really hits your heart?
I really can't think of any other ones besides the funeral one and I just remember us. I feel like we were down there every weekend when we were little. I really do. I remember
Yeah.
Easter being down there all the time. We had a cousin that was 2 weeks younger than Bobby and I, so the three of us just hung out all the time.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, I just remember what for some reason stands out to me was when we went hiking back in the woods and we brought that snake back.
Yeah, yep.
It was like a 6-foot black snake.
Oh,
And
nice.
us 3 little 10-year-olds or 8-year-olds carrying it
All three
up
of
the
us. 'cause
drive,
it's-
and Aunt Rose, who hated snakes, was
Okay.
like terrified.
Now, was Rose your mom's sister?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. One of the 7.
she was
the
the oldest.
The
Yes.
oldest. Okay. Okay.
Speaking of snakes down there, I remember one time, and you were like 2. And you know that the ground is the hill
Yeah.
that you go down. And I remember you carrying a snake, chasing somebody that was bigger than you, but they were afraid of the snake, in your little legs, and that
You
little
meanie.
snake. You were chasing somebody. It wasn't you. Wasn't you? Did you say it was you?
I had to move my cup.
Oh,
No, it wasn't me.
no, it was a friend's kid or something. I can't remember exactly, but you chasing them with this snake.
I wonder if it was Libby and
Lori.
Lori and
No,
her
because it was
brother.
you were 2.
Oh.
You were 2 or 3.
Wow.
So the 2-year-old snake wrangler, Becky.
Because you took after Mark.
Yep.
You were following. I'm sure Mark probably gave it to you.
Probably.
Probably.
You know. So, the other memory I have of Grandma is one time we were over there, and like I said, there was other land, and Grandma lived in a bus for a while.
Okay.
A little school bus. And
Whatever you need,
I think
right?
I think it was after the house burnt down. She then pulled this bus in, and she lived in this body of a bus. But anyways, it's still sitting there, and one time I go there, I think it was Kathy and Nina and I, other cousins, were walking just down the street, and there's people over at the bus. So we go to Uncle Dwayne's, our uncle's house, one or the other in the place, and we call him. It's like, Grandma, there's someone on the land. Okay, I'll be right over. And Grandma always drove VW bugs.
Okay.
Always. So we're standing over there. It's like, I don't know who these people are. And all of a sudden you see Grandma coming down the road, dirt road, with her VW. And she's driving down the road with a shotgun in her car. And she's going to go check out her land. It actually ended up being one of her ex-boyfriends that
Oh.
was there. But it was pretty funny seeing her coming down the road with a shotgun.
That's awesome.
She was a character.
Okay, so let's go. We've talked about, the prehistory to everything, kind of moving up to modern day. So, respectfully, your mother is gone now, and your father. So, tell us a little bit about how you guys kind of came together to create what it is now at the farm.
Before Grandma died, there was the 2 mobile homes there, but the foundation,
Garnet. Okay.
Garnet, the foundation of the original house was still there.
Okay.
And she had dreams of building her own house, rebuilding her house. So she came in and she built the basement, did the foundation in the basement. It was very rough kind of thing, and
Just cinder block
Which is like a
bricks.
cement
Oh,
basement.
flat
It
roof.
wasn't dug down. It was a
Okay.
top
Yeah.
basement.
no, she just used the frame of the outline of the regular where it was.
Okay.
And she did a basement there, a foundation, small 1 floor. And so that was the original, her plans. Unfortunately, she got sick and she died, so that never came about. And it was just storage. And then after the land originally was my uncle's, and then it, through changing of hands among the siblings, our uncle's mom took the land because she wanted to use it and build. So then she had, which would have been 2000? that she started building. 'Cause
It was
that's
right
when-
around 2000.
It was
I
2000.
think it was
'cause Joe-
98, 99.
I was
Well,
gonna
before
say
that,
it was
It might have been 98, 99 that she was down there like clearing the land and
Yes.
stuff. But it
Okay.
was 2000, and I know that because that time that you and I went down, I had both boys. It was so cold. It was like 29 degrees in July or something. It was a weird thing.
It was
that-
Memorial Day? I thought it was
It
Memorial
might
Day.
have been Memorial
Yeah.
Day. I don't know. It went down, and I had two of the kids in a tent. And I remember I was so afraid Joe was going to freeze to death. And I had Adam, and Joe was 8 months old, and Adam was 2, and he was trying to keep him in a sleeping bag, which was absolutely nuts. But so that was 2000. Would have been 2000.
And you guys were down there doing the clearing at that point.
And that's when all of the siblings came together and was going to put a roof on.
Like re-roof the basement because it did have a roof, but
Right,
They
they
were
were going
gonna
to
put
roof it and
pitch
actually
roof.
put a pitch
So
roof.
you just had like a flat,
yeah.
Just
small pitch
just
roof
the
on
cin-
the cinder block
That was just a
basement.
Right.
flat roof.
Just
Yeah.
a
Yes.
flat roof. Okay.
And they were supposed to put just a regular roof on it. Well, Mom goes to town to get supplies, I guess.
With Mark.
And came back,
Mm-hmm.
and they had basically done the roof so big it was an A-frame. So,
They built it
And
as
it
an
was 2
A-frame
floors.
instead of.
and 2 yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't originally
No,
supposed to be what it is today.
It was just supposed to be a pitched roof
right.
on the original.
Wow.
But they put a whole nother
Really
floor
made
on.
Because
a
if you
pitch
look at like the pictures that you guys have shown me, it completely looks like it was built that way because you have the giant windows on both sides, and it looks like it was created to be the living area up there.
No.
And it was just supposed to be a storage pitched roof up top.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody would
With an
stay on the main floor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great story in itself.
Worked out well. Everybody usually has a place to sleep.
So I'm guessing there were many years of the 5 of you guys going down there and cleaning it up and building that A-frame and getting it to what it is today.
Yeah, it was pretty much Mark. Jim was in the Navy. So it was pretty much Mark and a couple of cousins
Steve and Dwayne
Okay.
that pretty much built it.
and some of
Mark's-
their friends who came down.
Yeah.
Now are those cousins? Are they Dempseys and?
Dempsey's.
Dempsey
Okay.
Davis. Yeah.
Yep.
So the whole family still gets together to help each other out down there.
They did
It's
20 years
incredible.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I think the last time everybody was down there would have been Mom's funeral.
Yeah.
That there was
A
everybody.
pretty good amount
Yeah.
of them. Mm-hmm.
It's sad because funerals they bring everybody together, which is nice, but it's for the worst times. But it almost rekindles things, so it could be beautiful.
We were supposed to have a family reunion down there in 2020.
2020.
Okay.
And it was all planned and we were ready to go, and then COVID hit and it all kind of fell apart from there.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about and our followers about the cabin that we're going to be exploring. So just a little insight. Wanted to do this pre-talk, get some family history, and then we're going to be going down to the cabin tomorrow night, actually the 18th. So this podcast won't go out till after it's all completed. So it'll be kind of neat to put these in. We're going to take pictures of everything and insert them while Becky, Bobby, and Lisa are talking in this podcast. So it'll kind of picture everything together. But we're going down. We're going to try to get some audio, maybe some video of some happening down there. It's going to be really cold. The cabin has been winterized, correct? So I know we're going to be hauling water down there to utilize the bathroom if we need to, and we'll be using the fireplace to try to stay warm. So it'll be an exciting experience.
You need to talk to.
Yeah. With it being closed up, I don't know. If
No,
you can-
I talked to Mark. He told me how to re-winterize it.
Okay.
I need to
okay.
I'll
bring
get
down
that.
some materials.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he gave me the whole insight. So
I
we're
was going
pretty
to say, I
excited.
don't think
Good.
you can just. Okay.
Yeah, so we're definitely anticipating to freeze when we first get there, and then hopefully build a fire if we have our survival skills together. So we'll see how it goes. But so after you guys have gotten the cabin to where it is now, the farm. So what is the ultimate picture for the farm? I mean, so much rich history you guys have down there. What was Grandma's goal? Your mother's goal? What was the plan?
A center for family.
I was just gonna say she was always about family. So yeah, that's what it's all about.
Okay.
family's family, and come in and have a cup of coffee, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was said on here, but Garnet, our grandmother,
Okay.
had it put in the deed of the property that the property cannot be sold outside of the Davison line.
So the property that we're going to
Mm-hmm.
is owned by the 5 family members. You
Of
3,
Carol,
Mark,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and Jim. So Carol's directs.
Which would be like probably a quarter of the whole original property.
Okay.
Because
Wow.
cousins and stuff own other lots that would have come from their parents.
That have kind of are branched to yours,
Right.
but so all of the property itself, not just the acreage that you guys own, but the whole family still owns every bit of that land that originated the Sunville Dempsey bloodlines.
No.
No, just a large part of it.
A large part of it. There was one section, like I said, there was probably originally 50 some acres. Actually, I was reading somewhere there was like 187 at one point.
Wow.
Now I don't know how that came down. But I know like from Grandma's era that she talked about there was 50 some, my grandmother, Garnet.
Oh, okay.
And then
that's-
it went to, when she had it and was transferred to her kids, there was like 27 acres.
So that's what Becky was saying. So there's 7 families of her kids that own that 24 acres.
And part of it is in 77, one of her sons who lived on the land at the time, who was kind of like up the lane from her, he passed away in an accident, in a car
Oh, okay.
accident. And the land went to his wife and then went to her husband, so it left the family. And at that point,
Okay.
So it went to her new husband,
It went
which
to
was
the
no
new-
longer a family member.
Oh,
At
okay.
all.
So it was a technicality that it
And
exited the family.
and Grandma fought it in court, and it's like, we need to keep this part of the, it was his legacy, it was his land, it should return to his kids, is what she was fighting.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. So she went through and had all of the deeds changed,
Okay.
so that part of the deeds is, it has that phrase in it, it cannot go, which was interesting because I think, and I'm not sure how this was worded or changed, originally it was, it cannot go outside of blood relatives, direct blood descendants, which was, I think, changed, or at least it came up in a discussion, because we have one nephew who is adopted.
Okay.
At least, actually 3, who were 2 who are non-blood related, who were adopted, who technically should have legal rights to this land as a family member.
Okay.
So that also went into it as well.
That's awesome. And it's amazing that all these years it's held just because your grandmother had a vision that it was going to stay in the family and be somewhere where, for God's sake, Revolutionary War, Civil War period, you had somewhere to go after the war and you were going to be safe and you can rebuild. It's incredible that your mom was able to put something together like that. You should be proud. So
Definitely are.
So what would you guys say that now that it's, respectfully to her passing, you guys now are the protectors of the property? What's the vision now? Is it to carry out the same vision your mother had and keep passing it down, or?
Yeah, so after us, then it'll go down to all of the next generation.
It's amazing.
Nieces and nephews, there's about what, 12?
Wow.
12 more people.
It's almost time to pass the torch.
Yep.
It's an amazing thought.
Or if you go into the great nieces and nephews, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
It can get deep,
Yeah.
And you figure, Danny, all Danny's kids now.
right?
Your kids if you have them.
Amazing. I'll gladly take a piece of that land,
Yes.
Bobby. No, but that's great. So, do you guys have any stories of modern time that you'd like to tell of, like, locations at the cabin, local places nearby that maybe there's urban legend to that kind of flow into the property?
There's this, and this isn't with the property, but I'm just thinking, I've always wanted to check it out. So when you turn off of 322
Okay.
and you go like you're gonna go back
Through
up in
Cooperstown?
through Cooperstown. When you turn off there, if you look when you go around like this, there's a is that where there's a little Civil War? It's like a mound, but
Oh,
it
okay.
actually is like you can go
It's made of brick and
brick and stuff, and we think
Okay.
it was a
it's
Civil
not brick,
War
it's some kind of stone.
Like an old
hideout or
war mound.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
On the river. Is it on the river?
Which is on the opposite, no, it's not on the river, it's on the opposite side of,
It was a
it's
mill.
going through, it was on what?
It was a mill.
It
You
looked to
gotta-
me like some kind of fort
Yeah.
that people would
Because,
have,
but you gotta realize in those areas, and you see those a lot down in there, you had the mills with the water wheels in
Right.
towns. So they were pretty big, and then they would connect to the river. But
Had to
I
be
can't
probably
think now, like,
special things.
I know like, I can't remember, Aunt Marion?
Mm-hmm.
Which one, who was Eddie?
Eddie was Aunt Marion's son.
That
Or
was
the
on the
Gladys's
property, wasn't
son.
No,
No,
Aunt
Eddie.
Marion-
Oh, okay.
It was her only son.
Yeah.
Aunt Marion was Grandma's so
Sister.
Garnet, and then there was Gladys, and then there was Edith, and then Marion. But anyways, there was several of them there, and Aunt Marion had a son. His name was Eddie, and he was 3 or 5.
I think 5.
5. And they also had a brother, Marion and
Grammy
Garnet.
had a brother, yeah.
And he was the youngest. He was kind of an oops baby, so he was a lot younger then. And he was playing with a gun and with around Eddie, and Eddie was killed.
I thought they were hunting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Okay.
They were hunting
Yeah.
and, yeah.
But,
And that was
but I
near
think
the farm?
I think
Yeah.
it was on the property.
On the property.
Dick was, Uncle Dick, I don't think he was much more than, you know.
No, he was young
maybe-
too.
Maybe like 8, 9, 10,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So, I mean, it definitely was young.
And there
It's
is.
a total accident.
Yeah,
I mean,
and it happens. Unfortunately, in those times, that stuff happened a lot.
right.
There's also another family member that was buried, or their ashes were placed
Maybe.
at the property.
Another cousin.
Okay.
David.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
it's not on our property. Unless maybe it is our property, but I think it's more
No,
the
it's
next
yeah.
cousins over kind
Roberts.
of thing. But it's back
Okay.
in the woods. Mhm.
Okay.
He was killed in Florida, and then
Okay.
they brought his ashes back and buried him because
Okay.
he said that's where he wanted.
He had an overlook that he would always go to,
Oh, okay.
and
I didn't
so
realize that.
yeah, so that's when they brought him back. That's where they buried him because it was
Okay.
his favorite spot.
Now, is your mother buried somewhere nearby the farm, or her mother, Garnet
Son.
Carroll?
Yeah, that's would be Sunville.
Okay.
At the family cemetery.
Okay.
2 miles from the 2 miles from the cabin is the actual heart of Sunville. All of what 15, 20 houses at that.
Okay.
And there was originally there was a church there, 1-room church, and then across the street from there was a 1-room schoolhouse. So that's where they went to school, and that's where they went to church as well. And there's a cemetery there that
Okay.
has a lot of the family members buried in there.
Wow.
I think all were related to all of them. In
No.
some way, through marriage, through
I don't think so, because you've got the Matthews and all of that, which I think they're all part of Sunville,
The original Sunville.
the original
personnel.
family members, but I don't think they're all ours.
Yeah, because the Davidsons founded Sunville, but there was more people that came to it. It wasn't just our family. Do you know
Right.
what
But
I mean?
it was also a
So other
couple, I
people
think
came.
it was 2 or 3 families, and I don't think they were, I think it was Davison and someone else that founded Sunville.
okay.
Definitely a lot of history.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're going down there tomorrow, anything that you'd like us to say down there to them that maybe you'd want out? I'm sure over the years there's been plenty you've said, so said your piece and your calming escape.
Is that clock still down there?
What
Liz, do
clock?
you know? Do you remember the clock that kept going off on me?
You talked about it, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, there was the night of Mom's funeral that we buried her ashes, or the night before.
Carol.
Carol,
Okay.
yeah. Lisa had brought a big tub of stuff that was Mom's, and in it was a clock. And I can't remember exactly what happened, but
She got it. She got it from work as her like 25th anniversary for work.
Okay.
And it was like the rest of her stuff that was left after everybody had gone through stuff, and Lisa had it in a box and brought it down. And the thing never worked. And so
I had that clock.
you had it. Okay, I didn't know if you left it there or if you took it.
Yeah, we used it in our living room.
Okay, well, I didn't know. So that night, I wasn't sleeping real well, and I was upstairs and tossing and turning, and I went downstairs to have a cigarette, and thinking to myself, yeah, I gotta get to bed. I really have to get some sleep. This thing's happening tomorrow. As soon as I thought that, clock chimes. I thought, okay, I'm going. Went back upstairs. A half hour later, I still can't sleep, can't. So I go back downstairs, start thinking about it again, like, you really gotta sleep. You just really gotta sleep this time. Ding. The clock goes off again. And I just said, okay, Mom. And I was able to fall asleep a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was just like on cue with this clock that didn't work.
Yeah.
So.
So besides those couple incidents, I mean, it's usually just a calming feeling for the three of you when you go down there. You don't feel any type of heavy, cold. It's more of a comfort, warmth.
Yes.
I'm here, Mom, kind of
Yes.
scenario, which is really nice to hear because a lot of the investigations we do, it's more heavy. Please come down here, look into what it is, get us
Yeah.
answers because we want it gone. You guys don't want anything gone. You just, if anything, you'd love to hear something that maybe shows that they're there, and that's amazing itself. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time, everyone.
Thank you.
good right here.
I like that it's
Alright, is that how it goes?
finally investigation 2 where the bourbon's legal.
It's always legal, we just can have my own particular one. Hi, we're at Reed's cabin. What time is it? It's cold.
7:04. It's pretty
It's
cold.
1904, Reed's cabin on the 18th. Right?
7:04.
Yeah, 18th.
You wanna give a little history, Reed?
So
That's Stop. Amazon.
Can you step back, please? Step back. Back.
Green is what
A
now?
little farther. Thank you.
EMP. EMP. EMF. EMF.
EM something?
Yeah.
EMTs? We need the EMTs.
Steam from my coffee going past it.
We're recording.
Oh, yes,
Craigo. Birdie. Say hi, Bird. Ryan. He's a man of many words.
In every picture you've taken of me,
Yeah.
I look like a psychopath.
Yeah. There's an axe over there, Craig, if you need it. So.
Here's a sledge. Matter of fetch. Hi, Reed's grandmammy. You want to sit down next to me? You can. I don't mind. I bet you're a nice lady. Even if your grandson is a bit of an oddball.
Oh, you thought you caught a couple. I thought the one time that something.
That's Stop. Amazon.
Can you step back, please? Step back. Back.
Green is what
A
now?
little farther. Thank you.
EMP. EMP. EMF. EMF.
EM something?
Yeah.
EMTs? We need the EMTs.
Steam from my coffee going past it.
We're recording.
Oh, yes,
Grandpa Carl Graves was speaking earlier. Could you please touch one of the devices again? Talk through the radio.
Easter. We're gonna have to carry him out. On Craig's shoulders.
Oh gosh, stop it.
There we go. It's too cold for it to work. No, we had it in Madison and it was colder than this.
Yeah, Madison was grossly cold.
You know, that day we went to that, it was a warmer day, it was in the 40s. Big was put long johns on or not. Well, it'll get colder throughout the day, so I'll put them on. I'm glad I put them on.
I thought about it tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Infrared doesn't work well with glass. Noted. Tim Webb would think I was stupid. He'd be like, I taught you that years ago. Thermals. It's grandma's stuff. Carol Reed retires. 2004.
Yeah. You're asking about it off, you back off. Stop. I can't say.
Touch one of the other devices again if you like. We'll bring your grandson back in. Is that what you want?
Coming down.
Here he comes. Star of the show.
I'm glad I'm back.
Yes.
2 weeks now.
All right, this is definitely someone I know. Are you family?
Oh, fuck. Just said, come on, Red, talk.
Come on, Red Talk.
Well, my great grandmother used to call me Red, and I'm sure he's probably called Red.
Feaster's a redhead, for the record.
Yeah. So is Bird, by the way.
Bet he got the fucking chills on that one. Can Ryan not pick up what you're trying to say, and it's upsetting you?
Which Red do you want to talk? Myself or Ryan?
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Ryan. Can you hear me?
How you doing?
Is that Carol Ann?
If you speak clear, he'll pick up on it.
Remember, he's old and deaf.
Is this Carl? Carl, are you with us? We believe Carl was talking quite a bit tonight. Is that you?
It's like, don't you ever something. A male voice.
Grandpa Carl? Is that you?
See, that's pointed right at your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Up on the window, EMF and TikTok Live.
And then Matt's.
Oh, well.
So right next to you, Bird, there's something going on continuously.
Yeah.
Is anyone trying to talk through Ryan? We're going to need you to be a little more clear.
No, what? Freaking phone.
Well, sometimes a flash helps. This is weird.
Is anyone trying to talk through Ryan? Male? Female? Just trying to get a few answers down here at the farm.
Boy, the female.
Fire for the fire.
Well,
For the fire. Are you talking about the fire in the 1900s? With the original foundation? Can you extrapolate?
that's what
That's a better word.
A girl's voice, how are you?
I think we're doing pretty good tonight. How are you doing? Can you continue trying to talk through Ryan? Seem to be getting some things from you. You can also call him Red, as you referred to him earlier. Can you talk through Red? Are you still here?
I can't make it out.
Waking up real cold, fire goes. Are you happy that we're here?
That was me.
Does it upset you that Mark's wandering out? Your kin?
Can you try to talk through Red more?
People talking, I just can't.
Can you try to talk a little more clear through Ryan?
Did you just get up from the seat?
It's a male and a female.
Like, I thought I heard something and now there's no EMF over here.
Yeah, that's where you were hitting hot. You thought you heard something?
Yeah, like when you walked away and then I thought I heard like the cushion kinda.
Shut up, Bird.
Now there's no EMF.
Did you get up from the couch and move on?
I think it's following you, dude.
I'm not feeling anything. I'm not picking up anything.
Are you, are you
I see a lot of them.
A lot of what? A lot of Mark?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, you like it when he comes out here to visit?
Boy, I hope it says yes, because if it says no, I won't be out here.
It's family, I think it likes you.
Do you recognize me as part of the family?
Bastard part.
Is any of my family here?
I don't think so.
Are you sure? My family's not here?
Then who are you?
No, no, no. 19.
19 what?
The year 1900?
Is my family here? You said not, you don't know. Can you explain further?
I shut off.
Well.
No, I can't see.
That was interesting.
Yeah?
So tell us about that experience, Ryan. You kind of shrugged quite a bit during that.
There were some voices coming through that
Aggressive.
I want to say, I can't say aggressive. They were, because you hear the radio channels and you hear some people talking, but these were, farther back, like, but like aggressive talking. Like Millie said for me to talk. Like, then there's a, it wasn't a growl, it was a weird, like a female kind of growl. Like, "Rawr," but it was over like 5 channels.
Oh.
And it was strong. So, I mean, there's a lot of words I could not make out, but you can tell it wasn't the radio. Like, it was totally, it was different. Like, a couple actually gave me chills. Like,
You couldn't. See, I was getting EMF like somebody was sitting right here. As soon as Mark walked away, I heard what sounded like the fucking cushion moving, and then the EMF went away. And his phone is right here, and I'm like this. I'm like, okay, no EMF on his phone. And then I come down here, and it was like alarming.
The whole time you were doing it until I walked away.
And then as soon as he walked away, and I heard like the sound of the cushion, there was nothing.
and there's a male and female trying to talk. When they weren't arguing or anything, they were just trying to talk. And there was that farther away voice. But it, like when I shrugged a couple times, it actually sounded like they were just right in my ear yelling. So,
The come on red was,
yeah, like it's like, come on, Red, talk. And that was over like 3 or 4 channels. That's why I was like.
And you were really creeped out by the foundation part. So tell us about that part.
That was like, they screamed that in my ear. Like it was a different voice, it was like foundation. And I was just like, it felt like they were inside, like, just screamed right in my eardrums.
And you said fire. Was there anything heavy on the fire, or was that just a word he pulled out?
I couldn't say if it was in the fire or fire. It sounded like something before it, but fire popped out more than anything else. So. That's hard to decipher between radio channels back, but the voices I was hearing were not radio channels. They were, I don't want to say darker, but there's nothing dark here, but more pop and more spirit.
Something other than radio static.
Yeah, it wasn't a DJ. So, I mean, that
All
was
right.
interesting.
members with us.
The name that was hitting a lot tonight was Carl Graves. Carl, are you with us? Can you try talking through Ryan?
The spirit was here. How long have you been here?
I am.
Carl, you're here? Confirming that that's you? It's Carl Graves that dated Garnet Dempsey.
How long have you been here, Carl?
Be careful.
Be careful with what? Sorry, Craig.
Is there something demonic here?
Is anyone here with Carl?
Say something I can't understand.
Carl, are you trying to say something through Ryan?
It's not yours.
What's not ours? Can you extrapolate on that? What is not ours? Carl, are you still here?
The fuck was that?
Carl?
Are you happy that we're here?
Carl, are you still here? Carl, are you trying to talk through Ryan? Is someone here other than Carl? Carol, are you here? Carol Ann? Rose, are you here? Carol or Rose? Dwayne? Carl?
Is it?
Frank? Are you here, Frank? Garnet? Are you here? Bird, do you have your meter on?
No. There's stuff coming across I can't understand.
Can you try to talk a little more clear through Ryan so we can pick up some words? Is anyone here from the Revolutionary War? The big war, the red versus blue?
Can I ask you?
Yes. Please do.
What do you want to ask?
Is someone here from the war? Is that who's trying to talk?
It's like, we'll send you or something. There's a female trying to talk.
Garnet, are you trying to talk with us? Carol Ann? Rose?
Something about love.
What do you love? Who do you love?
Do you love the property?
Family.
Mm. You love the family.
That was interesting.
What was that?
Me and him sitting family.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like when the family gets together?
The male voice might understand what he's saying. Uh-huh.
And when all the family gathers here, do you like it?
Who's trying to talk through Ryan right now? There's a male and a female. Can I get a name?
Comfortable?
Are you uncomfortable giving a
Good
name?
night.
You want us to end talking to you tonight?
Thank you.
You're welcome. But we'd like to get a couple answers.
The foundation.
What about the foundation?
It's the original foundation of the
Oh,
house.
shit. Hold on. Sorry, I turned it down. That foundation gave me chills.
Why?
I don't know, just the way you said it. How if you said it's in the foundation or foundation?
Interesting.
Right. Oh. There was a growl, like, it wasn't a growl, like, I said, what the fuck was that? It was like, I don't know, can't explain what it was.
Can you hear me now, Feaster?
Yeah.
You and I said family at the exact same time.
There's more coming. Hold on. Let's go.
All right, are you gone now? Ryan?
I'm up.
All right, Ryan's out. So I don't know if you guys caught that, but Ryan was saying something said in a male voice, foundation, which really gave him the creeps.
The foundation of the family?
Or the foundation of the house.
Foundation of the house that's been repaired?
What are you talking about when you say foundation, sir? How high are you picking it up, Bird?
It's going up to 6. But like, is somebody sitting next to me?
There's a voice trying to talk, but I can't make it out.
Are you male?
It's male.
Did you just hear me say that, or did you just say it?
I just got help. Hot.
Ryan, can you hear me, or are you just pulling out those words?
Is it hot next to Bird?
Swear to God, I think somebody's fucking next to me.
Hey, do you like sitting next to Bird? Does he make you feel comfortable?
Cold.
He makes you feel cold.
It's very cold in here.
I got cold and drink more.
No, they want me to drink less.
That
That's
was-
what the doctor said.
It's definitely Carl. Carl and Garnet want to drink more.
That's weird.
Well, we've got
Talk to mom.
Talk to Mom. Talk to Garnet. Carol, do you want me to talk to Garnet?
Or your mom.
My mom's alive.
Yeah. But it could be one of the spirits telling you to talk to your mom.
Carol, is that you?
So female goes, oh,
And it's not just his phone.
like a ghost voice.
Like it's.
Carol, are you here?
Now,
Are you trying to talk through Ryan, Carol? Carol Ann, is that you?
Hey,
Over here.
hey, who's next to Bird? Michael Messina.
Craig, can you take some pictures by Bird?
Some like still pictures. Or
Are you able to do that? I know we don't do orbs, but one just flew past Ryan. Ryan, are you picking up anything? Is there any men talking to you? Ryan, are there any females trying to talk to you? Does anyone have anything to say about the family? You mentioned family.
Hold the
the female trying to talk.
What's up?
hold the EMF over here.
It's a female trying to talk through Ryan. Can you try to talk better, more clear? He's trying to pick up your words. If you're here, can you try to talk through Ryan? Bert, move it over again.
Slowly? Or?
Yeah. Because it keeps, every time you move over that way.
It's like they're.
What are you registering? Low numbers?
It spikes to a 9 and then it like jumps.
Apart?
Uh,
Apart from what?
I don't know. Set apart, but it was like real. Real far back.
Ryan, can you hear us right now? Ryan? So what's apart? The property's apart?
You used to 100 acres, now it's.
Are you talking about the property being divided?
Come on.
Come on, what? Can you explain?
So I'll be fine. Now voice.
Who are you? Oh, you thought you caught a couple. I thought the one time that something.
You like your grandson being here.
Is there anyone here that wants to try to talk through Ryan? Ryan's wearing a headset and he can talk through that little box in his hands. You have anything to say?
We're coming here to find answers for Mark. Anything you can say would be very helpful.
Another now voice. Go make it up.
Okay. So there's a couple people trying to talk through Ryan, a man and a woman. Can you try to talk a little more clear for him? Is Carol Ann here? Is Rose here? Is Garnet here? Is Frank Dempsey here? Carl Graves, are you here? We thought we might have been getting some feed from you earlier. Grandpa Carl, are you here? Is anyone here trying to talk through Ryan, or is he just picking up static? You're not picking up any feed?
Who's here with us?
Name?
My name's Mark. Bird.
Bitch.
Mike. Oh. Thank you. That's Mike. Ryan's speaking to you right now, and you're trying to get words through him. We have Craig over here next to me.
I don't think Mark is a
You
bitch.
mentioned a rope?
I did not mention a rope. What do you have to say about a rope?
Pull the vehicle out.
We might need a rope if we're gonna get out of here tonight.
Happen to know him.
You're a bitch?
Damn, it hates me, huh?
Wow.
Are you talking about me?
Or me.
Yeah, who's the bitch?
Can you give us a name of the bitch?
Mark, Ryan, Craig, or Bird? Or are we all bitches?
Were you trying to talk through Ryan earlier? You were talking about foundations, fires, family, love.
Are you a native?
Do you enjoy being here?
Bird.
No. It did not say bird.
Hey, what about Bird?
Is bird the bitch?
Bird in a deep voice.
That's kind of fun.
Do you enjoy Bird being here?
You're gonna find me a rope.
Hey, were you sitting next to Bird earlier?
We live here?
Okay.
Okay.
Who lives here currently? Can you give us a name of who's living here currently?
Hey, we're not here to take it over. We're just here to find answers for Mark. Mark Reed, which might be your relative.
If you're trying to talk to Ryan, can you try to talk a little more clear? He can try to pick up more words.
Might take a little bit more energy, but you can pull for me, Ryan, Michael, Reed.
Who's in the room with us right now?
Can you try to talk through Ryan? Give him some more words? Sounds like you were trying to communicate with Bird a little bit.
History and calm? I don't know.
What native tribe is here?
Mother.
Are you Carol Ann? Is Carol Ann here? Garnet?
Whose mother?
Is Garnet or Carol Ann here? Rose?
Someone try and talk.
Someone try to talk a little more clear for Ryan.
Or slow it down for Ryan, so he can get answers.
We had mother on the last Estes method too, didn't we?
Yeah.
Whose mother are you speaking about?
Is anyone here near Ryan trying to talk? Whose mother is here? Can you tell us whose mother is here?
I live here.
Okay, who are you?
Are you someone's mother? Whose mother are you if you live here?
Enough.
Oh, we need more answers.
Like, we're not here to take over, we're just here to find answers. Hey, just talk to us, We will leave here and leave this to you. We're not here to cause you harm or take this away from you. We're just here to find answers. If you communicate with us, then we'll get answers. Whose mother are you?
Marching.
Marching where?
Soldiers marching through. Which, who was marching through?
I'm happy.
You're happy.
What makes you happy?
Marching.
Does marching make you happy? Or does being here make you happy?
I'm gonna put the camera in front of the phone, Bird. Hit the light when I do it. See if we
I don't
can't.
know what to tell you.
I'll just answer our questions.
Go ahead, Bird.
The other side
Other side of what? Other side of life?
All the time?
You're here all the time?
Maybe.
Just sometimes then? When do you leave?
You feel safe here?
Thing you do?
What thing do we do?
Bird again.
Likes you, bird.
What do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
You want Bird to stay here? Do you want Bird to leave? Do you want Bird to do 10 up down?
Are you upstairs?
Is there anyone here trying to communicate with Ryan? Is anyone here trying to talk through Ryan? There was a female voice, a male voice, talking to Bird. Do you want Bird to continue talking?
What do you have to say to me? Is Bird the word?
Bird's the word.
A male said, "It's a female, embrace."
Embrace what? Embrace the happiness here of the family?
You got it?
Yeah, so you're happy about the family gatherings. Who are you? Are you Carol?
Tell us your name.
Like who's asking or?
Bird is asking. Tell Bird your name.
It's like who's asking or I don't know who's asking.
Mark, you ask your family.
Who's here trying to talk to Bird?
Just ask the name.
What is the name? My name's Mark. I'm a family member of this family that has been here for a couple hundred years. I'm the newest generation, and I'm here to try to find answers for my family on who's here.
Tell Mark your name.
Are you from the war? Were you in the war?
Are you a member of Mark's family?
Something like it's a gateway, something like that.
What is a gateway? Can you try to talk to Ryan and give us answers? Trying to find out who's here. We might not have much more time tonight.
A gateway to where?
Is it a gateway to heaven?
Are any of my family members here? Carol? Garnet? Rose? Carl? Frank?
It smells cigarette smoke.
It's like people all around.
Do I have family all around us right now?
Somebody's smoking.
Do you smell anything, Craig? I don't.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
I'm gonna switch back. It's just hard to make out the words.
Are you an AM or FM?
This is AM, and there's a lot going on.
Weird. I'm not getting any AM before.
Actually, I'm gonna go reverse.
You smelled cigarette smoke, Bird?
I did. It was just like a fucking quick whiff and then it was gone.
Oh god.
Are you back under?
Yeah. Just turn it up.
Copy. Now that Ryan's changed some things, can you maybe try to talk through him better? Maybe he can understand. Do you have anything you want him to know here? Are you still trying to talk to Bird?
don't you tell Craig your name?
Yeah, I'll take your name.
Craig, I'm not gonna lie. When you said yeah, it creeped the shit out of me.
I'm sorry.
I was like, what the fuck was that?
Female voice. I don't know what she said though.
Are you one of Mark's grandmothers?
Does anybody want to talk to us? Do you want us to leave and not ask any more questions? Quiet.
Are you ready for us to leave? You want to return to your peaceful state?
We talked with Becky, Lisa, and Bobby last night. Get a little information about this place for our listeners and for family members for the future. Is there anything you'd like to say to them? Maybe keep them at peace? They say that this place brings them nothing but comfort, peace, and sanity from a busy life. Anything you'd like to say? You said something earlier about foundation, love, family. And I know that Ryan said there sounds like there's a couple females and strong male voices. If you have anything else to say, let's hear it. We're not going to be here much longer tonight. Unless Bird can't get unstuck.
I hear you.
Okay. If you hear me, can you attempt to talk to Ryan more? We'd like to get some answers out of here tonight. Grandpa Carl, are you still here? You seemed very active earlier. Garnet, are you here? Dwayne? Rose? Carol Ann?
There's not much crap to do. I'm gonna get off.
Turn the light on, guys. Maybe.
Like,
Find it. No, kind of.
Couldn't get much out of there, Ryan?
No, compared to last time, no. Like there's some female, no.
They hear the dark won't speak, but we're still listening. Mark walks the path where the brave won't tread, still in his voice, doubt in his head. He hunts through night with grounded mind, but fear still chills the toughest kind. Daniel hears what others can't. He feels the pull of the haunted chant. He walks with shadows, calm and slow, where spirits stir and secrets flow. In the night we ride, no light, no fear, to read brothers through the thin frontier. Stealing soul, we make it known. We are redefining the unknown. Ash in the air and the wind runs cold. Mark holds his ground where stories unfold. Truth don't shake, but lies will crawl. He stares them down and dares them all. Daniel dreams what the dead have seen, a flicker, a whisper, a place between. He bears the sorrow, their love, their moan. He walks the veil to guide them home. In the night we ride, no light, no fear, to read brothers through the thin frontier. Stealing soul, we make it known. We are real.